Hey guys, Crown Jewel 602 coming to you guys today with a haul. Just some random things that I picked up, and I've used some of them and some of them I haven't, so I want to just get right into it. This video is not going to be super long. I say that every time, and it is. First item I'm going to show you guys is just sort of beauty related, but not makeup, and it is a body brush. And I got this from Burlington for $3.99, and as you guys can see, it has a removable head, which is really what I want. I don't really care about it being on the stick, but I am really into body brushing. It helps remove cellulite, and it just helps exfoliate your body, and my skin has never been so smooth now as since I've been body brushing. And you can get, like, I got one off of eBay for like $5.99. You can find them in your sort of body wash section of the store around the loofahs and things like that. So really haven't been enjoying that one yet because that one's brand new. It's up to bat. But the one that I have, I got from eBay, and I've really been enjoying it. And I use it in conjunction with either my body wash or a body scrub, and it just works out fantastically. So the next thing that I'm going to mention to you guys are a couple of highlighter palettes that I also picked up from Burlington. Burlington has just been kind of stepping up. They had a cargo palette one time, the Cargo Venice palette, and it was $12.99. And I got this. This is by Profusion, and this is a highlighting palette. And as you guys can see, not all of the colors are going to be like really wearable for me. Like, I really don't touch these frosty sort of colors here, but I do enjoy these three. The highlight that I'm wearing today, yes, it is. It's from this palette, and it's this one that sort of has a orangey sort of gold tint to it, and there it is swatched right there. I guess I could swatch the other two colors that I love, and there they are there, and that's them concentrated. And when you blend them out, they look really good, but you have to go with a dual fiber or a really light hand for these to like not get glittery and sort of look like a Christmas ornament. And like I said, I got this $4.99 at Burlington, and the packaging is really, really cheap. This plastic is really, really cheap. It's really floppy. I actually put a hair tie around this just to keep it closed because it stays like this. But what can you say for $4.99? And I get 3 highlighting colors in there to use. The other one that I got is by Paris Hilton. I've never seen any Paris Hilton makeup, but here is the palette here. It's got a little picture of Paris Hilton on the back, and it's called the Strobing Kit. And I like this one a little bit more just because it has array of colors. Like, this one is sort of a pinky highlight. You've got some golds here. There's a couple champagnes and a more neutral sort of champagne pop color. This palette just goes to show, and it was also $4.99, so same price, but it just goes to show quality. Like, this one is very well made. The plastic is really hard. It has the magnetic closure, and also you can pop these palettes out of the pan and sort of put other ones there and sort of make your own palette. It's magnetic. It closes great. Just a great palette. $4.99. I got that one from Burlington. My first introduction to Paris Hilton makeup, and I do like the colors. They are creamy. They blend. I guess I could swatch a couple for you, like this sort of pinky one here in the corner. I'll swatch it right there. And see, so they're very, like, subtle. They're not, like, so stark like the other ones were. They're very subtle, and they look more like a highlighting or strobing kit. So I have been really enjoying that one as well, getting ready for the summer. A couple of products that I picked up from Rite Aid. Rite Aid has a Physicians Formula, 40% off, and these two had 40% off plus a $4 off coupon, and you could use them both. The first one is a bronze booster in medium to dark. And here it is here, and as you guys can see, it has the gold sun embossed in it. Now, I know that Physicians Formula is notorious for having this sort of overspray. However, this one is throughout, and I wish it wasn't overspray. Normally, I hate oversprays because it makes you buy the product. But this one, I'm going to swatch it for you guys. The overspray in it is so damn glittery. See, there it is there. It's so glittery that it's just overpowering, and I don't know exactly how I'm going to wear this. I haven't really figured it out yet. I wish it was just a gold overspray so that I could get sort of the bronzier color that's on the outside here. Oh, they had a brush in it. That's on the outside here, because there it is there. See, you guys can't even really see. It's just a nice bronzy color. So, and I've tried to sort of do my brush around the edges, and I still pick up the gold color. So I'm not really happy about that, but it's normally $14.95 at Rite Aid, and then you had like 40% off plus a $4 off coupon. So it was really, really cheap. So I'm not too bummed out, but I wish I could have got something I could use. The other one is an primer, Argan Water Primer. It's argan oil, and it has coconut water. And so what it is, it separates. So you shake it up. You can see it sort of moving around in there, and you sort of prime your face with it before your makeup. I've used it once for that. It's okay as a primer, but what I actually really like it for, since it has argan oil and coconut in it, is after I do my nighttime skincare regimen, or even my daytime when I'm not wearing makeup or going to work, because if I'm not wearing makeup, I'm probably not going to work. I like to spray this over to sort of set my skincare routine and give it that extra kapow of hydration. So I've actually really been enjoying this product. It sprays out like hella comes out of here. So I don't really know how you're supposed to use this necessarily as a primer, because it's kind of slippery. It smells like coconut water. It doesn't really smell like argan oil, but they have a whole argan oil line complete with like shimmery primers, oily primers, lip sort of treatments, and everything like that. So like I said, 40% off plus a $4 off coupon. I am really enjoying that. Something I picked up on a whim, I wish I wouldn't have, from Burlington Coat Factory for $9.99 is this palette by BH Cosmetics, and this is the blush palette. This is the first one. Now I'm looking at it through the viewfinder, and it looks really great, but for us brown skin girls, it's just not freaking great. And I love pink blush, but this one is a little too blue tone just for my personal taste. Maybe other brown skin girls would like this. The only two blush colors that I can use from this palette are these two on the ends. Let me see, am I in the, yeah, are these two on the ends are the only two that I can really use. And so I basically paid $9.99 for two blushes, which, you know, you might do for MAC, but I'm not doing that for, I mean, $9.99 for two blushes would be a steal at MAC. But I'm just not doing that for BH Cosmetics, and I wish I wouldn't have got this. It's just too much pinks. This coral color in the middle is okay, but it's a really powdery sort of formula, and I'm just not a fan of the sort of powdery, chalky, it looks like chalk. I'm cool on that, so I'm gonna probably look for someone to give this to. I wish my little sister was older so that she can have all of my old makeup, just because that would be easier. I purchased this brush from Amazon because I had ordered a bunch of corsets and body shapers from Amazon, and I sort of needed something to umph me up to the free shipping. So I decided to pick up this brush because I am in the market for a fan brush. This one, I haven't used it yet. I've washed it, but I have yet to really use it. But I like fan brushes for highlighting the face. You can just get a quick highlight and go with these. And this one might work. It's synthetic hair. It's very, 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 very soft. It was like $2.30. But I'm trying to replace this one, and it's not as dense as that one. And this one is by Sedona Lace. Sedona Lace brushes freaking shed, break, and everything else for as much as they charge. I paid like $85 for this Vortex set, and it's just disappointing. I have some brushes that hold up really well. I have more brushes than not that shed. This one sheds so bad, like crazy, and it's natural hair. I've tried conditioner, I've tried olive oil, I've tried all the little tricks, and it just thumbs down sucks. But sucks that it sheds, but I do love the brush. So been looking for a replacement. Gonna try this one out. It's not as sort of thick as that one, but it just might work. And this one is synthetic hair as opposed to that one being natural. I also picked up the if you guys are makeup geeks, you will know about the Verna Mona Color Switch sponges. This one is actually specifically made for Sephora, which is where I purchased it from because I have the free shipping with Sephora now. If you pay $10, you get free shipping for a year, free 2-day shipping for a year. And mine didn't come 2-day. For this it did, but for something else it didn't. It came 3 days, so it's not the best, but it still is free shipping. So for $10 you can't beat it. But this is something that you dip your makeup brush in, and it takes the color off of it, and you can use it. So when you're doing like your eye makeup and you want to use certain crease brushes for, you know, multiple colors, or you want to use certain eyeshadow brushes for different colors, this is the way to go. It's gimmicky, but it does work. It's weird though because it kind of won't take the color off the brush, so you think that like it didn't work, but then you go to use it and it completely works. Or you'll swipe it on a towel and it works. So it does work for $18. It is worth it for someone who has a lot of brushes, or actually maybe even better for someone who doesn't have a lot of brushes that just wants to switch off colors real quick and move on. I am not going to go any further without talking about a product that has blown my freaking mind, like blown my... And this is the Black Opal. So this is going to kind of seclude non-women of color viewers, and I'm sorry about that, but I am a woman of color. So this is by Black Opal, which is a woman of color brand of makeup, and it is a drugstore brand. However, I can't find it in my drugstores. Like, I work in Dayton, which is a pretty ethnic area, so if I go to any drugstores in Dayton, I can find it, but not anywhere close to me can I find this product. But you can order from Black Opal online, and this is their True Color Pore Perfecting Liquid Foundation. And it comes in a package like this, and it has a pump. It is the foundation that I am wearing on my face today. It is freaking great, fantastic, marvelous. This foundation was $10. I love this foundation. The color that I have is beautiful bronze. Like I said, that is just what I'm wearing on my face, and it does look a little orange. I have a neutral undertone, so if anything has a colored undertone, it will pull that on me. But as the day, what I love about this is that, like, if I wear this to work and I get ready for work at like 6:45 every morning, and I don't get off of work until 4, and by the time I get home at 4:30, 5 o'clock, my makeup looks fantastic. It gets better. Like, I look at myself in the day, and it gets better as the day goes on. It does tend to get tiny bits shiny, like above my brows and right here on my face, and it may get worse as the summer goes on, but I don't set my makeup now, so if I set it, I should be okay. Love this. Like, where have you been? $10 foundation from the drugstore that I absolutely love, when I just purchased a high-end foundation, which is also in this haul, that I don't love. And this is the Clinique Even Better Makeup. And I got Foundation IQ'd on Sephora, and so they picked my color, and it was golden. And it doesn't really, I feel like it doesn't match me. I feel like it's too light for me. It doesn't look necessarily too light in the container. Like I said, it doesn't have a pump. This foundation was $27 from Sephora, and it just doesn't do anything for me. I'm gonna have to mix it, and I really wanted it because Even Better makeup is because it evens your skin tone and corrects any sort of darkness or lightness, and just sort of evens it out. And it doesn't really do a whole lot for me for $27 when I can go and get a $10. This was my first, by the way, sort of high-end purchase for foundation, and it was a fail. It was a total fail. I've worn other ones, like I get samples from Sephora, the Kat Von D. I've got the little custom cover drops from Cover FX. It didn't work for me. It was a thumbs down, but it's in the haul because I purchased it $27.99 from Sephora. Yeah. So also, let me talk about two products that have just worked great. One more than the other. This one is the apple cider vinegar and clay 4-in-1 sort of. It's actually like two things. You can use it as a mask, just set it on your face and let it go, which I did today, or you can use it as a scrub because it has a grittiness to it. I was intrigued by this because I have some bentonite clay. It's the Aztec kind that I mix with apple cider vinegar for a face mask, and that is no joke. It will pull Jesus out of your pores, okay? So I like this one as a sort of quick alternative to having to bring the apple cider vinegar up to the room and mix it and do whatever I need to do. This is just there. I can squeeze it and go. It's okay. It works okay. It doesn't work poorly, and if you didn't want to buy that, you would be okay with this, but I've used the sort of real thing that I have to mix, so that kind of does not compare. If you have the Aztec clay, it doesn't compare. But what blew my mind is this. It's banana and oat. They're both Freeman masks, by the way. I collect Freeman masks. I would try to remember to link that video down below, but it's the banana and oat smoothing mask, and it is an exfoliating smoothing mask. This, when it says smoothing, it means it. Like, I put it on, and I wondered because it warns you. It says do not leave on for more than 7 minutes. Like, okay, so when something tells you that, like, you're like, okay, this might be like the shit. And I don't really know what exactly is all in it. Like, I didn't even look it all up. I was just, trying some new products today, and it made my skin feel like a baby's ass. This is $3.99, and I got mine at Ulta. I got this one at Ulta too. My Rite Aid sells Freeman masks as well, and I have not seen either one of these in store, but I did catch it at Ulta, and I did get the last ones of both of these, so they might be in hot item. Really loving these. Freeman masks are the way to go if you want everyday sort of switch it up, like clay, something to clear the pores, something to exfoliate the face, something to smooth the face, something to give radiance, something to give moisture, because I have every single Freeman mask ever made except for two. The blue one because it stains, it's like bergamot or something, and the bronzing one because it's like tanning, and I'm black, I don't need tanning. So moving on to a few more products by Iklos, I believe, and they're also made by Freeman, and this one is the corrective serum. See if I can get you guys to see this. And it's just a sort of firm anti-aging serum. I'm 32. I'm going to be 33 this year. So I'm looking for things to sort of make my skin look better, and also get my fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes, and also my smile lines here. So I have only used this once. I do like the way that it is, but it smells like Flavor Aid. If you guys have ever got the knockoff Kool-Aid that's Flavor Aid, this is so embarrassing, but if you open up the package and it smells like that, like acid, like that, I don't even know, but it's a smell that it was a smell from my childhood. Like, as soon as I smelled it, I was like, oh, it smells like Flavor Aid. Random, but it does. Also from Iklos, which I used today, is the Aqua Bomb. It's a finishing mist, so basically looks like this, and it just says it blurs imperfections, gives you an airbrushed look, and it has hyaluronic acid in it to hydrate your skin for a dewy look. So this might be more like a better product for the winter for me, but I did use it today. It did give me a dewy look, and it did set my foundation and face, but if I go to the club later, it's just not something that I really want to use, because you don't want to be looking more shiny than the lights in the club, whatever. You want that highlight to show, nothing else. So I will let you guys know. I will give updates on these skincare products because I'm really intrigued with skincare now. Also, I got from Nip and Fab the Vapor Venom Wrinkle Fix. And this is just a skin refining serum to help with imperfections and fine lines and wrinkles. I'm just all about that life now. In your 30s, your early 30s is when you need to start sort of combating things so that you get that, black don't crack when you are older. So, also the last few things I'm going to mention is this e.l.f. Mineral Primer. It's a good primer. I'm wearing it today, so I'm testing it out. But I was really impressed by the consistency of it. It was very smooth. It doesn't have a smell. It doesn't stink or anything. And also that it is absolutely clear. This primer, look, there it is. Absolutely clear. I mean, it does say clear on the package, but normally they'll have like a white tint, but it does kind of remind me, the way it feels, like silicone-y. It reminds me of the Smashbox primer. And then the last few things I'm going to mention, I'll mention two e.l.f. brushes. One is a repurchase, but it is in this haul nonetheless, and this is the Ultimate Blending Brush. I used it today, so it is dirty. It is my backup. Let's see, I just washed all of these brushes. This one is the one I normally use. Look, it's so well used. Look at it. It's been beat to hell. But what happened was it broke, and then I glued it and shoved it up the shaft. So it's smaller, and I actually do prefer it that way. I was a little awkward with this one, but it was on sale for $3, so I decided to get a backup because I absolutely love this. There's two other ones. There's like a selfie ready one and a powder one I saw on e.l.f. that were sold out, but I really do like the Ultimate blending brush by e.l.f. And then this one is a blending brush. This one is in the Beautifully Bare line, and I got this one for as you guys can see by how dark it is, for sort of not even contouring, because contouring is more stark, but this could blend out a contour. But I used it today for my bronzer and around here, and it's pretty fat, as you guys can see. It's marketed as like a face brush, but I don't know how you do that, but I do like it for what I used it for, and it's a little tiny guy, so it's just easy to use, and I really like it. Last item, which is the whole reason that I even went to Ulta anyway, I was so intrigued by this. I saw it on Tati's channel. Tati, who buys everything that ever comes out, I'm so jealous, is by Makeup Revolution. Makeup Revolution is the UK brand that just came to Ulta, and it is the Aqua Seal Liquid Primer. And I was really intrigued by this product. It's $6. So for $6, damn it. So for $6, this is actually all of the product that you get. And if you guys can see, it's a nice liquid in there. And what you do is that it comes off like that, and it's a spout. It's not a dropper. But this is a primer, and I used it as a primer for my eyes today, and it did bang my eyeshadow out. Like, it banged it out like how the NYX Jumbo Pencil does, or if you use a light ColourPop sort of shadow underneath. It banged it out like that, so I am impressed. But what I really wanted it for, I was scared to use it for today to try it out because I am going out around people, but I will try it out on a work day when I'm in my office and I don't care, is that it's a sealer. I have gained weight and my lids crease terribly, and so because they're kind of hooded now, and I want something that's gonna seal my makeup so that it sets there and it doesn't crease. And it says on the back, liquid primer, wear underneath eyeshadow to prime, intensify, and last all day, or a sealant you can wear after your eyeshadow has been applied on top, and it says it will seal your eyeshadow, make it waterproof, for everything that life throws at you. So I'm really intrigued to use this product, and yeah, my haul has been super long. If you guys got any questions about anything I mentioned in this video that I didn't go into depth about, hit me down below, hit me on Google+, check out my Facebook, CrownJewel602, check out my Instagram, CrownJewel602, and until next time, guys, stay beautiful. Peace, YouTube.